today I'm going to talk to you about using assistive devices. So today we're going to start with the wheelchair. Assisting a patient to ambulate using a wheelchair, we will need to ensure that our device is safe and ready to be used. We are ensuring that the seat is safe and make sure that it's clean. Make sure the adjustable parts are properly functioning. Good. So we're going to approach our client now. As you can see, our assistant, she is positioning the wheelchair at a 45-degree angle, close enough to the client to ensure that she can go into it. She has to ensure that the brakes are on. When assisting the client, our assistant needs to ensure that she applies proper body mechanics. She also needs to ensure that the client has on the correct footwear, non-skid footwear. It's also important to let the client know what you are about to do. Now that she understood, she will proceed to place her into the wheelchair. Great. If you would notice, the area is clear from any clutter and is very well lit to ensure that the environment is safe and ready to use in ambulating our patient. And that's it. So now she's going to transfer her from one location to the other.
Ready to go?
Safety rules applied.
Are you feeling dizzy? So we're gonna ambulate you.
If you notice, she's moving the leg rest out of the way to prevent injury to the client or herself. Body mechanics being applied. She would communicate with the client and ask her if she feels any dizziness.
You okay? Feeling dizzy?
Great. Smooth transition. Hi, good day. It's me, Niall, again. Welcome to day 2 of assistive devices. So, before we get into it, when using assistive devices, it is very important to consider safety and the environment. So, a few things we would need to consider would be proper lighting to ensure that the client can see where they're going, as well as we need to make sure the environment is safe for them to be able to move around. So for example, this table and this rug, we need to get this out of view, as well as whatever other clutter that might be in the area that would cause them to trip or fall. So we need to address all of these things right away to prevent any accidents. Now that the area is all clear, free from any clutter, any rugs, anything that would trip our client, let's move on to the client themselves. So, it's very important to assess the patient when selecting which assistive device is right for them. So today our client has a sprained ankle. That's not so bad, but she will need something to help her move about, to help bear her weight as well as ease her pain. So in that case, what we can do is use, you guessed it, a cane, right? When using a cane, it's important to know how to properly use it. What you'll need to do is adjust the cane to the patient's hip. So it should be at the patient's hip level, and you can easily adjust it with this little button here, right here. So now, let's see our patient use her cane. As you can see with our client, walking with the cane, it should be parallel to the weak leg. The cane should be placed 4 inches at the side of the foot. Usually, you would ensure that your client is wearing safe non-skid footwear, but she's in her home and she prefers to be barefoot. Now, our client needs to go answer her door, so she will be walking with her cane. So guys, when it comes to assistive devices, it's not only important to properly teach the client how to use their device, it's also very important to educate their family members as well as their caretakers on how to properly use any type of assistive device, whether it's canes, wheelchairs, walkers, etc., to prevent any further accidents from occurring.
Work so hard every week.
Explicit, boy.
We deserve a party. So tell everybody. And let's get it started. Hey, why yo? Hey, I'm telling you, all work and no play. Me say no way. We don't want no better than